Hello, it's Jang from JangBricks.com with a look at a Mega Bloks Halo mid-year 2014 release. This is Flood Invasion. Flood tank forms, everybody. Two of them, one light, one dark. Had to get straight to these because to me these are the most exciting new thing that's included with this set. And these things were a pain on Legendary, just taking up entirely too much ammo. When there were multiple of them around, we've not had anything like this from Mega Bloks before, and this is just great to have. Of course, I like the lighter colored one better because it's got actually multiple colors in it. Makes it look more organic, more believable, and these are articulated. Not fully articulated, but they've got ball joints in the shoulders, so they can kind of move in and out. Hey, what's up? How's it going? I'm gonna kill you now. And you got the leg, which also has a ball joint at the upper bit towards the hip. It's got the large foot on this side that allows it to pretty proficiently balance on just that one leg. Got that little short one. The long arm also has just a single ball joint in it that's able to move it all around. You can get that to really stand up like that. Get a nice tall stance out of them, very menacing. And the head is also on a ball joint, and so that can be turned around all kinds of ways. And you can even pop that off, and if you want to put on just a regular head there, you can, or put this head onto a regular figure. It just expands some possibilities, I guess. But these are just great to have, and in my opinion, one of the main reasons to want to buy this set. Here's another thing that's interesting and new in this set. It's a ghost with some flood biomass stuck on the side of it trying to grow up. You can see you've got a couple of different infection forms merged together with some flesh, and it's just trying to grow. This is almost exactly the same build as the last ghost, the most recent standalone ghost that Mega Bloks released with an Elite. It's just changed on the side over here a little bit. Here's the other one, and they've just taken off some of this mechanical stuff on the side, some of the pieces, the normal pieces, to put on a ball joint there, and this new rubbery flood bit is just kind of slapped on and has a ball joint inside of it, or a socket, and so that can actually be attached here. Or, whoops, if you do a slightly different build, you can just swap this over to the other side to get something that looks a little bit more like what we see on the box, where the flood mass is actually on the other side of the ghost. Just gives it a different look. You don't see both of the tentacles sticking out on the top. It's just a little bit different. The idea with this is that it would be piloted by an Elite based combat form of the Flood, and they just fit together like so. That did go with the darker color for all of this mass, which is different from what you see on the cover of the box, and I believe is different from the prototype that was shown at the Toy Fair. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the Flood figures in this set since I started with them. You get the lighter colored carrier form, which we've gotten before. You already saw the Elite combat form. It's got that purple, the kind of bluish purple color, which is the same as the color of the most recent Wraith. And it's the same thing for his plasma rifle there. And then there's the active camo combat form, also based on an Elite. This is fairly realistic, probably doesn't need to have the weapon for realism, but that's okay because you can just take the all active camo needler out of his hand if you don't want to use that. It's great to have just another active camo weapon you can use with other things. It's nicely done. It's all just the same molds, but comes out looking good, and it's a great new addition to the collection. Infection forms, we got those too. Bunch of them, and they went equal with the colors, half and half. It's not all Flood though. We do get two humans here in this set with the new articulation, two regular UNSC Marines with the faces that are completely uncovered. Same figures, I believe, that we got in the Anniversary Battleground or Anniversary Collection Battleground, the Toys R Us exclusive, but a different color scheme. And I like this color scheme so much more. It just looks so much better to me. I actually feel like they chose a a poor color for the darker skinned Marine's face. I feel like it's just too reddish, not very realistic in that way, but both of them have the exact same molds for everything except for the weapons, obviously. You do have the all-important shotgun, great against the Flood, and then he's got a frag grenade there and a magnum. The only thing to be aware of with these is that because the new Marines use the new articulation system, which has a completely different style of joint for the shoulders, you're not going to be able to transfer the Flood bits from the infection or the combat form over to the new figure if you want to make an infected Marine. You can put the head on, that works, just not the arm. To give the Marines a little more of a fighting chance of not being converted into combat forms and actually surviving, I did include an all-black flamethrower here, just a single piece unit, and then a nice mounted turret. Last up, structure, environment, terrain. This is all based on the what I call root beer brown color, which is completely compatible with the Flood Gate set for folks who are lucky enough to get one of those. So they would definitely go together well. Also got that kind of school bus yellow color, which also fits together well with that older set. This is nice, you know, this goes together so quickly. It has so few pieces in it, but it really looks great to me. This is exactly the best way to quickly build up some structure that fits into the Halo universe. You've got catwalk up here, so you can place figures up there. Or you can have infection forms crawling all around this thing. You've got a little bit of just a ledge up here. You can do some stuff there. The sandbags can be rearranged. You can stack those up a little bit higher. I love anything that's trellised like this. You've got two of these wide beam pieces with the lattice work in it. Just like that so much. Looks really great coming through here. A couple of fusion coils. Got a little conveyor belt that's simulated there. You know, it's supposed to be the fascia, the front of a building, and there would be more warehousing and stuff behind there. But you know, you can kind of stick one of these in there, make it look like they're coming out, or you know, go ahead and pretend that one's coming out and then shoot it while some Flood are coming by. This is just really good stuff, and it also is very easy to expand upon. If you get two of these sets, you can easily just make this structure twice as large. You can make it more of a corner unit, you know, where you have a corner coming out and you're fighting around the outside of that. Lots of different possibilities, and definitely good for reconfiguring and adding to. So simply put, if you collect the Mega Bloks Halo stuff and you're a fan of the Flood, you must get this set immediately, if not two of them. The new tank form, just off the charts, great stuff to have. The active camo form, lots of Flood infection forms, the nice little bit that's added on to the Ghost, the new articulated figures for the Marines. Everything about this is good. There's really nothing here for me to complain about at all. And that's really rare for me because I try to find pros and cons of every single set. So now you've heard my thoughts about the set, but it is your turn to share your thoughts with me and with the rest of the viewing community. Do you like this set? Do you dislike this set? Please do share your opinions in a comment and either hit thumbs down or thumbs up on the video. I've got a lot more stuff to build so I can bring you even more videos like this. So I'm going to get to it, and I'll be talking to you again soon.